What is going on with Jonathan Kuminga's situation? And whose fault is it? Is it Steve Kerr or is it Jonathan Kuminga? Well, that's what this breakdown is for. I had to get to the bottom of this and stop all the speculating. But before I start, it's two things I want you to get from this video. Number one, I hope you learn and understand basketball better by the film that I'm using to break down the game. And number two, this video ain't to hate or discredit on Jonathan Kuminga. It's just my opinion on the situation with some context to it. So let's get right into it. The obvious thing that comes to mind when you wonder, how did Kuminga fall out of the rotation for the Warriors? His shooting. The Warriors struggled last year when it came to just having reliable shooters on the court, and Kuminga shooting around 30% last year obviously don't help. So that's one reason you can factor in Kerr's decision. But not only was his shooting bad, I think the decision making on the type of shots he's supposed to take is bad too. Like for example, right here. Now I want you to keep in mind who's on the court at this time. You got Buddy Hield with the ball, Looney, Santos, Kuminga, and Curry. As soon as I said Curry, a light switch should have went off. Anytime Curry is on the court with JK, there is no reason you should be taking shots like this, off the bounce in a pick and roll situation, especially when you are shooting around 30% from three. And it's not like it's a one-time thing either. You got Curry on the floor with him again, but this time with Dennis Schroeder, Wiggins, and Jackson Davis. With this lineup on the floor, I don't think it benefits the Warriors offense for Kuminga to do all the dribbling and having all the playmaking responsibility. But regardless, I can assure you, if Steph Curry is setting the screen for you, it ain't for you to go one-on-one after, especially not Jonathan Kuminga. So let's play devil's advocate. Let's try to put him in a situation where I actually like him at. Instead of running him at pick and roll, let's use him as the roll man with Steph handling the ball. Because when Steph come off this screen, he garners so much attention from the defense, you tend to get pocket passes like this, in which when Kuminga catches it, he doesn't have a shot, so he makes the right decision to pull out, and you would think he's going to reset, especially since you see the Warriors offense is still on a continuation, and they got lots of layers to their offense too. But hell no. For some reason, Kuminga sees Julius Randle and decide, I could take him. Mind you, with Steph Curry on the floor, probably not a good idea. But anyways, he get downhill, bounces off Randle's chest, and then boom, you got another questionable shot. So as a coach, when you trying to run a team-oriented style of offense that's centered around Steph Curry and ball movement, and you have a player that's not bought into what you do as a coach? Kuminga seems to have a promising future, but the biggest thing that I'm seeing is he struggles with knowing how to play the right way. And honestly, it just might be the timing of it too. You can do that with Steph Curry off the floor. You can't do that with Steph Curry on the floor. Look at Steph right here trying to point and tell him swing it, but he don't see it. He just barrels his way into the lane with two people on him and take this badass shot. And the thing about it, when Kuminga is playing the right way and others are creating for him, he's a very serviceable player because of his athleticism and his ability to move without the ball. With his frame, he's almost instantly an impact player. He can run the lanes in transition and be the recipient for a dunk on a fast break. But I think his ego is getting in the way of him just simply getting playing time for things like this. Grabbing a rebound going coast to coast, and while nobody else touches the basketball, you just shoot a shot like this with Steph Curry on the floor? Y'all tell me, do y'all think this is Steve Kerr tripping or Jonathan Kuminga? Or what do you think Steve Kerr should be doing with him to actually help him? Y'all let me know in the comments.